LeBron James is about to do something unbelievable. And I don't know if it'll ever be done this way again. He's about to pass you for the all-time assist. Pass you. I think LeBron.
He'll be for a third.
Magic Johnson just flipped the basketball world upside down with 4 words: stop lying to yourself. The Lakers legend didn't just throw shade, he set the whole internet on fire. A private audio leak from January 2025 caught Magic unleashing brutal honesty about LeBron James, and fans can't stop arguing about it. This isn't about stats, rings, or highlight reels anymore. It's about truth, ego, and whether LeBron has been living inside his own fantasy for almost 20 years. And what Magic said cuts deep, way deeper than anyone expected. In the leaked recording, you can hear him clear as day. He's lying to himself. All this GOAT talk, all these documentaries, all this I'm the chosen one stuff. He's convinced himself of a story that just isn't real. Boom! One line and the sports world loses his mind. Within hours, that audio spreads like wildfire across social media. Twitter, Instagram, talk shows, podcasts, everyone's got an opinion. LeBron fans are furious, calling Magic a jealous hater who can't handle LeBron's longevity and modern fame. But others, they're cheering, saying finally, someone with real credibility had the guts to say what they've been thinking all along. Because let's be real, this isn't some random commentator fishing for clicks.
And he's between both of them.
Yes.
So he's got a little Jordan and a lot of me. And the great thing about LeBron, he brings it every single night for 20 years.
Right.
Because them Cleveland teams, he had to bring it.
Yeah.
He put them on his back. That's hard.
Yeah.
Right? And he did that and took them to the finals.
Yes.
Oh, man.
This is Magic Johnson, 5-time NBA champion, Lakers icon, one of the most respected players to ever touch the game. This is the man who faced Larry Bird, ran the 80s, and defined what greatness looks like. So when he says LeBron doesn't have that same aura of truth behind his legacy, people listen. Meanwhile, the Lakers stay completely silent. No official statement. LeBron's camp, same thing. Not a word. That kind of silence says everything. When you're truly confident in your legacy, you don't need to clap back. But when Magic Johnson calls out the very foundation of your image, that silence suddenly feels like a confession. Fans are split right down the middle, but one question keeps echoing everywhere. What did Magic see that the rest of us missed? Let's get into it. Magic didn't just throw random shots. He broke LeBron down piece by piece, calling it like a surgeon dissecting the myth. According to the leaked audio, Magic said LeBron is obsessed with perception. Every move is calculated. Every quote is rehearsed. He's got people making documentaries about him while he's still playing. He compares himself to MJ every chance he gets. And then comes the dagger. He's great. Nobody's denying that. But he's not Michael. And deep down in those quiet moments, he knows it. That's the punchline that left fans stunned. Magic isn't saying LeBron's not great. He's saying LeBron knows he's not the greatest.
LeBron James proved again why he is the greatest basketball player in the world. He proved again why he should have been named the most valuable player of the NBA. And
that's what's been haunting him all along. That's what he meant by stop lying to yourself. Not about stats or achievements, but about awareness and honesty. And honestly, when you think about it, Magic might have a point. How many times has LeBron found ways to slide himself into the GOAT conversation, the crown emojis on Instagram, the I would never lose to someone in sandals line about Larry Bird, the perfectly timed social post during Jordan tributes? It's all so intentional. Magic broke it down, plain and simple. Real legends don't have to tell you they're legends. When I was playing, we let our game speak. When MJ was dominating, he didn't need to remind anyone. And that's the heart of the whole controversy. Magic saying LeBron's greatness is real, but the constant self-promotion makes it feel manufactured. The GOAT doesn't need to prove it every day. Everyone just knows. Now fans everywhere are left asking if Magic's right. Has LeBron been selling us a story instead of living it? Because one thing's for sure, this isn't over yet. Magic didn't just question LeBron's confidence, he straight up called it insecurity.
and championships. Dr. Bus, I know he was sitting there and having with Kobe, with Chick Hearn, our great announcer, sitting there saying, hey, we finally tied the Celtics.
He said LeBron needs constant validation from the media, from his teammates, even from history itself. That craving for approval, That's not confidence. That's desperation dressed up as dominance. And here's where it gets real uncomfortable for LeBron's biggest fans. Magic went after the one thing nobody ever dares to question, the curated legacy. According to Magic, LeBron's entire image is one of the most carefully controlled brands in sports history. He's got the cameras, the producers, the sponsorships, total control over how the world sees him. Magic laid it out plain and cold in the leaked tape. He produces his own content. He controls his media appearances. He picks which stories get told and which ones get buried. But then he dropped a question and made everyone's jaw drop. When you have to work that hard to control your image, what are you hiding? That line sent shockwaves through the entire sports world because Magic's not denying LeBron's numbers. Nobody can. All-time leading scorer, 4 championships, 10 finals appearances, nearly 2 decades at the top. The resume is insane, but Magic's not debating the stats. He's calling out the context, and that's where it gets messy.
They talked and said that LeBron would love to have a meeting with the Lakers, but he wants to have it with Magic.
Right.
And so that's what happened.
I see. And then, are you excited? Like, oh, great, I get to be in there by myself? Or would you rather Rob was there and the whole team was there?
No, I was ready, man.
You were ready?
He went down a list one by one, and it was brutal. Look at how those rings came, Magic said in the recording. Miami, he had to team up with 2 other All-Stars just to get his first. Cleveland, Kyrie hit the shot, and they were down 3-1. Lakers, the bubble title, with AD carrying the defense. I'm not saying they don't count, but none of them happened the way MJ's did. None of them were the I carried my squad to glory kind of stories. Every one of them came with an asterisk in people's minds, and that's the part that stings. Magic called it how fans have whispered for years. Miami was the original super team. LeBron made the decision, promised 8 championships, and got 2. And if Ray Allen hadn't hit that miracle corner 3 in 2013, LeBron might have been 1-3 in the finals. Then came Cleveland, 2016. A comeback for the ages, no doubt, but Magic wasn't impressed. Let's be real, he said. Kyrie hit the shot, Draymond got suspended, and the Cavs needed 7 games and multiple breaks just to survive. Yeah, it's iconic, but Magic's point is clear. It's not the same as MJ going 6 for 6 with 6 finals MVPs. Then came the bubble title. Magic didn't even flinch when he said it. Nobody wants to admit it, but it was in an empty gym during the pandemic. No crowds, no travel, no pressure. Great performance, sure, but it's not the same as a real playoff war. Even casual fans have quietly wondered that exact thing, but Magic just said it out loud. And then he twisted the knife even deeper. And don't get me started on his finals record. Magic said 4 wins, 6 losses. 6 times he got to the biggest stage and failed. MJ never lost. Never. That's not luck. That's mentality. But what came next hit even harder. Magic went straight for the soul of the debate. You know what the saddest part is? He continued. LeBron genuinely believes he's done enough. He's convinced himself that longevity equals greatness, that being good for a long time is the same as being the best when it mattered most. And that's the lie. That's what he tells himself every night. Because if he faced the truth that he's not MJ, that he's never been MJ, that he'll never be MJ, it would break him. That right there wasn't just criticism. That was psychological surgery. It's one legend dissecting another's mind, saying the king isn't built to face his own reflection. The NBA world is still spinning from that statement because it hits at something deeper. It's not about who's better anymore. It's about who's real. Then Magic made it personal, really personal. He connected it all back to the Lakers, the house he helped build into a dynasty. Showtime wasn't just a nickname, it was a way of life. Flash, fire, and winning. Magic defined an entire era, turning Los Angeles basketball into pure entertainment and excellence. His name is the Lakers brand, so when he looks at LeBron's Lakers era, the disappointment is heavy. LeBron came to LA in 2018 saying he'd bring back greatness. Magic said 7 years later, 1 title, multiple missed playoffs, an aging superstar clinging to relevance while the team falls apart. And then he dropped the nuke. LeBron didn't come to LA for the Lakers. He came for his brand, the Hollywood spotlight, the business deals, the post-basketball empire. And that's fine, but don't pretend it was about winning. If it was, he'd have walked away by now. That's the real bombshell. Magic saying LeBron isn't saving the Lakers anymore. He's hurting them. He's hanging on for personal records, to pass Kareem, to share the court with his son, not to chase banners. A According to Magic, that's not leadership. That's ego in disguise. The worst part, he's not saying it with hate. He's saying it like a man who's heartbroken, watching his franchise be dragged down by someone who doesn't know when to let go. And now everyone's wondering, did Magic just expose the biggest truth in basketball? Or did it cross a line that can't be uncrossed? Know when to walk away. That's the warning Magic Johnson dropped like a thunderbolt, and it hit hard. He wasn't talking as a critic or a rival. He was talking like a man who's seen legends burn out trying to hold on too long. Your pride isn't worth tarnishing what you built, Magic said. But LeBron, he can't do it. He won't walk away, because walking away means facing the truth. It's over. And if he admits that, he can't keep lying to himself anymore. Lakers fans are torn apart by this drama. Some side with Magic, saying LeBron's pride is dragging the team down, that his refusal to let go has turned the Lakers into his personal farewell tour. Others defend him, saying he's earned the right to finish on his own terms, no matter how it looks. But Magic's message isn't about rights, it's about reality. It's about knowing when your stories reach the final chapter and having the guts to put the pen down. And according to Magic, LeBron doesn't have that courage. So now everyone's asking, where does this leave us? Because this isn't just another NBA headline or podcast argument anymore. This changes how people will talk about LeBron James forever. Magic Johnson just gave permission for every analyst, every player, every fan who's been scared to question the king to finally speak up. He validated every quiet doubt, every whispered asterisk, every uncomfortable truth that's been floating in the background for years. And maybe the loudest message of all, the silence. Because notice who hasn't come to LeBron's defense. Not Kareem, not Shaq, not Larry Bird, not even Kobe's estate. The silence from basketball royalty is deafening, which can only mean two things. Either they don't care enough to step in, or deep down, they agree with Magic. Meanwhile, LeBron's been ghost-level quiet. His social media dead silent. No cryptic quotes, no slick Instagram captions, no subtle shade, nothing. And honestly, that might be the smartest move he's made in years. Because how do you clap back at Magic Johnson without proving him right? If LeBron fires back, he looks defensive, exactly what Magic accused him of being. But if he stays silent, the accusations just hang there in the air, turning into the truth by default. It's a lose-lose, and everyone sees it. Now the real question starts echoing through the league. Has LeBron been lying to himself this whole time? Has the biggest marketing machine in sports history fooled its own creator? Has the chosen one started believing the prophecy was real, even when the resume says otherwise? Magic seems to think so, and honestly, it's hard to argue with his track record, because let's face it, LeBron's career has always been about control. Controlling the game, the story, the spotlight. But maybe this time, the story slipped out of his hands. Maybe Magic's words cut through the brand and hit the man behind it. Magic didn't just criticize LeBron, he exposed him. Exposed the insecurity hiding behind all that confidence. Exposed the desperation wrapped up in all that dominance. Exposed the fear sitting under all that GOAT talk. And whether you agree with Magic or not, there's no denying the weight of what he said. Because when a five-time champion, a Lakers icon, a man who built greatness, looks another legend in the eye and says, "Stop lying to yourself. You've only got two choices left. Face the truth or spend the rest of your career running from it." LeBron's legacy will never be the same after this. It's been shaken to the core. The debate is not just alive again, it's burning hotter than ever. And the truth is finally out in the open. The lie that's been quietly floating around for years has been exposed. So here's the question that's got every fan arguing right now. Do you think Magic's right? Has LeBron been lying to himself about what his legacy really means? Or is this just another case of old school legends refusing to let the new era shine? Because this time, it's not just talk, it's personal. Drop your thoughts below, because this story is nowhere near finished. And if you're still here, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. We've got all the drama, all the controversy, and every truth bomb the NBA tries to hide. This is only the beginning, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. See you on the next one.